Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your December 2024 tarot reading. I hope that you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez, and I'm always happy to have you here. So let's get right into your reading, beautiful Taurus. And please remember, these readings are general, so they're not always going to resonate with you, and that's okay. Just come back another time, and hopefully that will. Now, also, please adjust gender how it best resonates for you. Let's get going. All right, what is the general energy here for Taurus in the month of December? Let's see. Taurus in the month of December. What are you up to? Oh, I like it already. All right. Taurus in the month of December. This is nice energy. All right. Woo-wee. Okay, so out of the gate, my gorgeous, beautiful Taurus, I am getting the energy that there is either a new hobby here with the Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Fool. I'm getting the sense that there's either a new hobby, maybe even a new person, a new creative endeavor. There is something here that's of inspirational nature, that is physically exhilarating, creatively exhilarating, that you either A, are wanting to try, wanting to learn about, or maybe you are already doing. So maybe it's dancing, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's you're learning a new language. There's something here that you're doing, Taurus, but for some reason you're under the radar about it here with the Moon. It's almost like you want to keep it to yourself. You don't necessarily want to share it with anyone. I'm even getting the sense that you don't really want to share it with your besties, your family. There is something here that's inspiring you that you're keeping a secret. Or I'll reword that, instead of secret, keeping it private. And whatever this is, it's something solo, something for yourself, something that's very independent in nature, yet adventurous with the Fool there. And it almost seems as if maybe the people that surround you may potentially judge this as either risky or foolish, or like, why is he or she doing that, right? Like maybe you're trying to avoid some judgment, or you just want the freedom of not having to explain to anyone what the hell you're doing. But this is really, really cool. So when we think about things that inspire us, it can be anything. It could be you're learning how to dance, you're learning how to cook, you're taking a language class. Maybe you're dating someone that is inspiring you. You're seeing someone that you know people may not approve of. Maybe they're younger than you with the Fool here. Or maybe they're not your usual type. And so for now, you're like, I'm just going to keep this on the down low. And part of the reason you're keeping it on the down low is because in addition to the vibrancy that that energy is bringing into your life, or that you know it will once you get going on it, whatever it is for you, there's also something very spiritual to it in nature. And spiritual in your own deepest internal nature, because the Moon represents the things that are deepest within us, which is sometimes why it can be the card of secrets or privacy, because we're keeping things to ourselves, right? It's not for the world to see, otherwise it would be the sun. The Moon happens at, we see the Moon at night, right? It shines at night. And so things that are done in the dark, things that are done in private, but also can be very spiritual. There's something that's making you feel almost like bringing you out more into your emotional space, right? But this is very physical in nature also when we have the Queen of Wands. So there's a level of freedom here that you are wanting to explore, or you have already started exploring because of some romantic, hot, sexy type of dynamic that you have with someone, or some creative endeavor. Okay, I think I made myself clear with that, right? For some of you, that's going to be travel with the Fool here, or exploring something different, or maybe even moving somewhere that is so different that people are almost like questioning you, like, why are you doing that? Or you're not, maybe people know you're moving or exploring a new adventure, but you're keeping the details to yourself because you don't want any interruption to the flow. All right, so let's open this up a bit. See what else we need to know about this. And what else does Taurus need to know about December? Taurus, December. Okay. Okay, see, I feel that. 2 more cards, please. This new inspiration, beautiful Taurus, this new inspiration that you're walking into, this new person, this new thing, this new creative, whatever this is, while it's exhilarating to you, it's also offering you some level of refuge, some level of rest, some level of comfort. It's like this new level of knowledge, this new awareness that this is bringing you. It's like you're stumbling upon, it's like you're learning something new, right? Whether, I think for some of you, it may be also like, it's just opening your mind in a different way. But there's something about that inspiration that is almost helping you rest, which is interesting because you wouldn't think that with so much fire here, right? And so much inspiration, but there is something about that. And I think part of it, it's the privacy factor. The fact that no, you're not speaking about it. You're keeping it to yourself, right? And so there's something about keeping it to yourself that is giving you the respite that you need, the refuge. I keep hearing the word refuge. Like protection. There's something about keeping it to yourself that's making you feel protected. It's almost like protected by the gossip of others, protected by the thoughts and the opinions of others. It's like you're guarding yourself and this thing you're doing from others. What advice do you have? Is there advice for a beautiful Taurus here in the month of December regarding this? What's your closing messages regarding this? This is beautiful. There's a lot of spiritualness in this. And spiritual doesn't need to be religious, right? It can be like nature, it can be spiritual. Creating is spiritual. Being in your own divine is spiritual. All right, so what else? Any advice? Closing messages for our beautiful Taurus. All right, I love that. 2 more cards, please, for Taurus. This is offering you some level of comfort, safety, healing. It's healing you from something. Yeah. So while you are experiencing this or wanting to experience this beautiful thing, honey, it's also confronting you with the fact that a decision will need to be made. A path will need to be taken, Taurus. And it's a bit of a conflict internally because of how good this makes you feel. It's almost like you didn't realize that something so good can be so safe at the same time, right? Because we usually see those as 2 different things. But there's something about this allowing you to freely be and express yourself that is giving you some kind of protection. All right, so we end with the Lovers and the 2 of Swords. This is all about choosing a path. And potentially on our way to making a decision, Taurus, you may experience some confusion here. There may be some confusion in the meantime because potentially a new path has opened up for you here with the Lovers. And the new path may be a new person you want to date, a new lover, a new job, a new creative, a new home of residence. Whatever this is that has inspired you, Taurus, that now has helped you heal or is in the process of helping you heal, is now causing a little bit of confusion, a little bit of conflict internally, because it means you will need to make a decision. You will potentially need to choose a different path that you were not anticipating. And that's what's going to need to be necessary here in terms of you're going to need to make a decision, is what I'm hearing, Taurus. That's what's going to unveil the confusion. So it will come to you. And I think the encouragement here with the Knight of Wands, it's like, what makes you feel good? Which of the options makes you feel healed, comforted, protected, that you can be fully yourself, that you can fully express who you are? Now, the Lovers looks like a very, romantic, fiery card. And while it can speak of relationship, lovers, like literally, it can also speak of any union that allows you to be the best version of yourself. Okay, so whether that's the job, this new inspiration, or this person, which of these paths makes you feel like the best version of yourself? And I think that's the point here, and that's what will untangle any confusion you may have. But it does seem, beautiful Taurus, like you have some decisions, options up ahead of you here in December. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you if you care to share what this might be about. And if you are not already a subscriber, I would love to have you as one. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please comment, like, and I hope to see you back here again next month. Bye.